guys, it's Ahmer here. So today I have another episode in this series where I take you along with me on my collecting journey, where I take you along with me out there at flea markets, yard sales, thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace stores, and pretty much anywhere that you can find games at today. So I have found so many items ranging from PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and Sega, and just a little bit in between. I have found so much stuff out there for the low, and I have not overspent or overpaid for these items along the way. I have also added some extra money in my pocket while doing this to go out there and game hunt some more. So it is still possible. You can still find deals out there, and every Thursday I take you guys along with me on this journey. So let's go ahead and see what I found. So a little bit of a recap. Last week I had some amazing scores. I actually found some more items from a person that I had previously purchased an amazing item from. That Nintendo GameCube system that had that Pokemon Coliseum disc inside of it. That person actually reached back out to me hoping to sell some more items. So of course I quickly jumped on that opportunity. I bought that PlayStation 2 with some games. I bought some more GameCube games. I even bought some PC games, some PSP games, and even an Xbox 360 and a game. So I found some amazing scores last week, and it all helps with building those connections out there so that people will hopefully reach back out to you like they did to me and just score some amazing deals. So of course I had a PlayStation 2 and tons of duplicate items that I could potentially sell to add more money into this week's game fund. So last week we had about $245 coming into this week. With some of those extra Wii's that I scored a few weeks ago, I decided that I would post some up for sale, and two of the ones that I posted actually sold. So one sold for $80, another one sold for $60, and then that PlayStation 2 bundle that I sold, that one actually sold for $85. So we have a good chunk coming into this week and out there game hunting. So we have about $470 into this week to go out there and game hunt. So before I actually tell you what I spent on everything here, we'll go ahead and talk about one of the first pickups that I actually scored off of Facebook Marketplace. So right away, I knew that seeing some PlayStation items, I got very excited, as it's not very often that I find some of the basic PlayStation 1 games out there. So I actually saw this little bundle posted for sale. It was a PlayStation 2 console. It had, of course, all of these wires and cables that you would need, the AV cable, the power cable, to go ahead and hook this up to go ahead and play it. It came with a couple of these PlayStation 2 controllers, and we actually kept one from last week. So we have a couple right there, and then we even have this little PlayStation controller. This is one of those off-brand controllers. So I figured that all of this stuff would definitely be put to good use, as I could either bundle some items, try and sell some, or just use some of these controllers in my personal collection. Then in the picture, it actually showed a handful of games for the original PlayStation and for the PlayStation 2. So one of the items that he included was actually pretty neat. So here we have this little instruction guide on the PlayStation 2. And then we have this right here. This is the Action Replay. So this is for the PlayStation 2 game console. Just talking about deleting these codes and adding codes in this little game right here. So here we have this memory device, 8 MB memory card for the Action Replay. And then it tells you all of this stuff. This says, the most powerful game enhancer in the world for use on US console. So it comes with a couple of these. It has disc 1, disc 2. So this is for code junkies, which you would have used back in the day for some codes on these PlayStation 2 games. So I thought that that was a neat little item that was included. And then of course, all of these PlayStation 2 games were bundled, and then some PlayStation 1. So this little box set right here, which I don't have, is Call of Duty Legacy. This has Call of Duty Finest Hour and Call of Duty 2, big red one. So it has both of these games in here in this cool little, pretty neat little cardboard box that keeps both of the games together in one. So this is definitely a pretty cool little bonus right there. Then we have a copy of this SOCOM US Navy SEALs. This one is for the PlayStation 2. I believe that it comes with this headset. So this is something that I recently found. So now I actually have a double in the collection of this. So this is another little cardboard box bundle that people often collect for the PlayStation 2. Then we have some of these games right here. So it looks like some of these are just those common games. So here we have this Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. We also have this 007 Nightfire game. So this James Bond game is one of my all-time favorites. Then we have this Corvette Evolution GT racing game. We also have this Need for Speed Most Wanted, the Greatest Hits version. This NASCAR Thunder 2004. This Midnight Club Street Racing game, which is a really fun game. I love the soundtrack. I love the gameplay. Then, of course, this one right here, we have a copy of Grand Theft Auto 3, which I know bundles very well with this system. And then he also had some of these games. So here are just some little extras. We have this Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 little manual. Doesn't come with the game. We have this Medal of Honor manual for the PlayStation. We have this Nuclear Strike manual. Then we have some games. We have Shootout 97. We have this Gran Turismo 2. This Motocross Mania. Spec Ops Stealth Patrol. And this one actually comes with the manual as well. And then the Siphon Filter game. This one is the only complete game that was included for the PlayStation. And then we have these cool little collector sets. So this one is definitely pretty cool. These ones I know sell for a good bit, but I don't actually have it in the game collection. I only have the Crash Bandicoot Collector's Edition. So this one comes with 007 Racing, Medal of Honor, and 007 Tomorrow Never Dies. So this is a 3 action-packed hits from Electronic Arts. It comes with all of these little jewel cases, and here, these are all the collector's edition versions. So this is definitely pretty cool, this little cardboard display box style right there for the collector's edition. And then it came with this right here. This is the Grand Theft Auto Collector's Edition. Unfortunately, the games are not included, but I do have this outer sleeve. So now if I'm out there and I find either Grand Theft Auto, Mission Pack Number 1, London 1969, or GTA 2, I can go ahead and put them in this sleeve and try and complete it. So that was actually scored for about $50, everything that you see there. So that's not really a whole bunch, but for the price of it, the worth of it, it's definitely worth way more than that. So I know that I can bundle this system, sell it with some of the duplicate games, and make more than $50 for this. And then, of course, keep all of these items that I don't have in my collection. So this was definitely a great score right there. And then, all of these games that you're about to see, some amazing deals for about $100 total. So we'll quickly go through that, and then we'll kind of talk about everything as a whole. So first of all, I actually met this person through this lot right here, and then of course, while I was at his house, he had tons of other items. You may have seen them in a previous pickups video. Some of those cool PlayStation promotional items, like that Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon little back-to-school item, that layer for the PlayStation 3 press kit, and just tons of other cool items. So these are all going to be PlayStation and PlayStation 2 related. So I saw this big, huge box bundled for sale for about $100, and I knew that there were some good titles in this lot, so I definitely had to go up that way. And then I ended up purchasing so much stuff, so it was kind of like a win-win. So first up, we actually have this game in here, which I did not see in the picture. So this one is Katamari Damacy. So I haven't actually played this game. I've heard great things about it. So this one is just the disc only for the PlayStation 2. Then, of course, some of these sports games. We have this Backyard Football 2006, one that I did not have in the collection. Then this one we have NBA Backyard Basketball. We have this Backyard Sports Baseball 2007. We have this Backyard Football 2009. This Official Game World Series of Poker. We have this World Championship Poker featuring Howard Lederer, all in. This Strike Force Bowling. World Championship Poker. This Beach Volleyball Summer Heat. Some Hasbro Family Game Night. Some more sports titles. We have NHL 2002. NFL Primetime 2002. This sealed copy of Madden 2004. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2002. Madden 2005. MVP Baseball 2004. Arena Football Road to Glory. Madden 2007. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2001. NFL 2K3. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003. Madden 2006. So those were just some of the filler titles that were included in this lot. So I had to get those ones out of the way pretty quickly. And then, of course, when I was going through everything, I found tons of these memory cards for the PlayStation and the PlayStation 2, it looks like. We have a mix of them. So this is definitely pretty cool, as with all of these games, it's definitely great to have some more PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 memory cards. And then, of course, if you're bundling systems, people really like when you include these for sale. So that is definitely pretty sweet. Then on to some of these games here. We actually have this Warhammer Fire Warrior. So I've never even heard of this game. So this one actually looks pretty interesting for the PlayStation 2. These are all complete games as well. We have this Battlestar Galactica. This Battle Engine. Not really too sure what that one plays like. This copy of Buzz the Mega Quiz. This copy of Astro Boy, which actually looks like a really fun style game. This is a Sega title right here. It has all of these different characters. Metro City is in chaos as evil robots attack, threatening the fragile trust between humans and good robots. Only Astro, the robotic superhero with a human soul, can defeat these villains and restore peace. So this one actually looks like a really fun game. Then we have this Giant Citizen Kabuto. So I'm not really too sure about this game. I've never heard of it, but this one actually looks pretty fun as well. It says that there's 16 breathtaking islands. You could play as hard-partying mechs and the seductive Delphi and the monstrous Kabuto. So it looks like there is just story-driven action. So this one actually looks pretty cool. This Star Trek Encounters game. This copy of Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. This copy of Test Drive, which was always a fun little racing style game that I remember playing back in the day. This Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Jack Sparrow. Shark Tale. And another Lego Star Wars game. This is Lego Star Wars, the video game. Then we have a couple more stacks here. So we do have this loose disc of Ratchet and Clank. This one, Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. Copy of Shrek 2. Cabela's Trophy Bucks. Tetris Worlds. Power Rangers Dino Thunder. So I love some Power Rangers. I don't think I've actually played this game, so this one will be a lot of fun to try out. It's a copy of Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. ATV 2 Quad Power Racing. I loved this series growing up, so much fun. This Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Finding Nemo. This copy of Kingdom Hearts 2. This copy of Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. Free movie ticket inside. Sega Superstars Tennis. This Intellivision Lives. These little compilation style games with 60 games included in here. This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. This Black and Bruised actually looks like a pretty fun style, beat 'em up style game. So this one are like these little cartoon style characters. I've never actually played it, but it actually looks like a lot of fun. So it just has these kind of over the top characters in here. Then on to some of these games. We have a copy of Gun for the PlayStation 2. Men in Black 2, Alien Escape, Kingdom Hearts, Kessen 2. So this one says Love and Battle in the Three Kingdoms, a magnificent historical fantasy. This copy of Kessen, so the first one. This copy of Savage Skies, Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, Set Phasers, 2 Frag. Star Trek Shattered Universe, Sub Rebellion, The Sims Bustin' Out, which I always played these games back in the day, The Regular Sims, Risk Global Domination, onto this Gun Griffin Blaze game by Working Designs, one of the cheaper ones in the whole set. This one's actually a really cool cover art. They usually go over the top. They have this little booklet inside too with this little shiny part as well. This copy of Hypersonic Extreme featuring the exclusive Trek editor. And then this copy of Gradius 3 and 4. So these shoot 'em up style games are always a blast. This one is definitely worth it. Definitely worth a little bit more money than some of the others in this lot here. Then some of these PlayStation 1 games. We have Dune 2000. This Galaga game, we have Destination Earth. And this copy of Cardinal Sin, which I've never actually played this beat 'em up style game. It says, ask for forgiveness, you're about to commit the ultimate sin. So this has a lot of blood and just gore in here. So this one, definitely interesting that they would have had this back then. I know that some of these games actually got kind of pulled back in the day, so this one looks pretty crazy as well, so I'll definitely have to try this one out. So this week was a crazy week for PlayStation pickups. We scored tons of PlayStation and PlayStation 2 items. We scored that PlayStation 2 system with the 3 controllers, all of the cables. I scored all of those PlayStation 2 games, the PlayStation 1 games, those memory cards as well, just some extras with this. About 90 games or so total in this huge lot here. Only spending $150. I definitely think it was well worth it, as there are some really good items and good titles in this collection right here. So $150 for this is just crazy to me, as I can definitely flip this PlayStation 2 system with some of these games for a decent profit, and then hopefully go ahead and sell some of these other games that are duplicates, or try and bundle them with another system that I get in the future. So I may actually sell that PlayStation 1 system that we already have in the game collection, as it's just kind of sitting there. And now that we have more of these games, I'm sure some of these are doubles, and some of these loose ones will go ahead and try and move out, as I try to collect complete when it comes to these disc-based games. So we had $470 coming into this week. We spent about $150, so now we're down to $320 moving into next week. So I really am excited, as I really hope that we can find some amazing scores out there. I hope that I can get some more of those Wii's and other systems bundled, and just get them sold and moved out of that little game area, as I'm running out of room, but I added another shelf for organization, as that definitely helps. So of course, let me know in the comments below which game I should definitely play first, which one of these games brought back so many memories for you. Have you seen some of these box collector's edition games? Do you remember these back in the day? Or did you just get some of these regular versions of the games? So of course, let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and stay tuned every Thursday as I will have an update video for you on this little series of just growing my game collection on a budget. So of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.